Now, every magician has a signature trick. Every single magician has a trick that they do that nobody else does. And this is my signature trick. Who here owns a Rubik's Cube? Who's got a Rubik's Cube at home? Most of you, put your hands up. Who would like to see my best trick? It uses a Rubik's Cube. Put your hand in the air if you'd like to see my best trick. This is the best trick ever. Now, let me show you. I'm going to flip my mat over so you can see it because it's a red bag. Right, guys, this is the best trick ever. Who here, a lot of you put your hand up in the air when I said who's got a Rubik's Cube. Who here can solve a Rubik's Cube? Anyone can solve it? Because they're really tricky to solve. Okay, now, guys, I've got at home over 100 Rubik's Cubes. I collect Rubik's Cubes, right? And inside this bag, I have 2 of them. And this is weird. Let me show you. So this cube here, let me take out the first one. This cube here, this is the oldest cube I own. This cube is probably, I don't know, this is about 15 years old, something like that. This cube hasn't been solved in about 10 years. This is a very old cube. Now, the other cube that's in this bag, every single person here could solve the other cube in the bag. And the reason is, it's brand new. It's not yet been mixed up. So every single person here could solve it. It's a normal cube. So here's what we're going to do. I promise you, this is impossible. I'm going to take out the new cube. I'm going to leave the old cube inside the bag. I'm going to move my table slightly. Your job is to watch that bag with the old cube in it. Who can see it? Put your hand in the air if you can see it. Who can see that bag? I'm going to show you something with this cube. But remember, we've got that mixed up cube in that bag. Try and keep your eye on that the whole time. Now watch, because this is impossible. A Rubik's Cube has 6 sides, and there's a different color on each side. And the more you mix it up, the harder it is to solve. There's actually 47 quintillion million combinations with a Rubik's Cube. That's an awful lot. Now, I'm going to try and solve this Rubik's Cube. The world champion does this in about 15 seconds, but that's not good enough for Abigail's birthday. Who would like me to solve this in 1 second with one hand? Put your hand in the air if you want me to solve it in 1 second with one hand. Here's the deal. If I can solve this cube in 1 second with one hand, you've got to give me a big round of applause. If that's fair, put your hand up and let me know that's fair. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, good. Right, 1 second, one hand. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold the cube here with one hand. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then 1 second later, it's going to solve. Everybody watch the cube. I'm not going to take it off the screen. I'm going to leave it right here in the middle. Watch. 3, 2, 1. That's 1 second. Solved in 1 second. If you like that, give me a clap. Let me know. That was pretty good, right? That was pretty good. But here's the thing. We're going to go one step further. Abigail, give me a thumbs up so you know I'm talking to you. Abigail, we're going to do this one more time, but you are going to pick the color. Okay, so there's 6 colors on a Rubik's Cube. Now, I can't hear you, but here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to point to the colors one at a time. And when I get to the color that you want, give me a thumbs up and I'll know that's the color that you want. Okay, Abigail? Here we go. Blue. You want blue? That's the color you want. That was nice and easy. That was easy. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go with blue. Abigail picked blue. Now, guys, I'm going to mix this up one more time. And what you need to understand is that with the Rubik's Cube, the center points never change. So in other words, if you want to solve the green side, it has to be there where the green center is. That couldn't be the green side. That would have to be the red side. But Abigail said blue, which is here. So I'm going to hold it here in the middle, but try and watch that bag as well if you can, okay? Who can, no, I need the blue side. Where's the, it was blue you wanted, wasn't it, Abigail? There we go. Who can see the cube? There, you can see the cube. I'm going to slow motion solve that blue side. Watch, as I start to shake it, that cube will start to fill up. The blue side will start to solve. And as the blue side starts to solve, every single other side of the cube solved as well. Well done, Abigail, you're amazing. But hang on, that's not good enough. I need a big, 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 big finish. Who wants a big, 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 big finish? If you do, put your hand in the air. I'm going to go for you the biggest finish that I can for this trick, because we left that mixed up cube in that bag the whole time. It's been there from the very, very beginning. I asked you to keep an eye on the bag. Who kept an eye on the bag? If I told you I could solve the cube in that bag, that would be a good trick. But I'm going to go better than that. I'm going to do a brilliant trick. You see, when I snap my fingers, I'm going to make every single color on that cube vanish. The red, the green, the blue, the yellow, the orange, the white, even the black under the stickers. It happens when I snap my fingers. And the only way to prove it to you is to show you inside the bag. Because guys, when you have a look in that bag, I don't know if you can see much, probably not, but let me tip it out for you. You see the Rubik's Cube has turned completely crystal clear. No colours at all, no red, green, yellow, no nothing. And that is the big finish to the cube trick. If you like that, guys, give yourselves a big round of applause. Let me know. Guys, we got one final trick, and then we're going to start teaching you some magic. If you want to do one final trick, put your hand in the air. This is the last trick. Now, put your hand in the air if you want to see one final trick. Right, then I'm going to start teaching you magic. Now, if I'm going to do one last trick for you guys, I have to make it amazing. Because when you're a performer and you're a magician, you always have to leave the best trick till last. And I'm going to show you the oldest trick in magic. Okay, I'm going to show you the oldest trick in magic. I just need to grab a few bits and pieces here. But this genuinely is the oldest trick in magic. This trick, guys, is over 2,000 years old. Now, if you want to watch very carefully, you can. You can come close to the screen if you want to. This is the oldest trick in magic. If you ever get the opportunity to go to the pyramids in Egypt, there are drawings and hieroglyphs of people doing this trick from 3,000 or 4,000 years ago. This trick is really old. Very few magicians can do this anymore, but I can. And for Abigail's birthday, to finish the show, I'm going to perform this trick for you right now. It's called the 3-cup trick. And the reason it's called the 3-cup trick is because it uses 1, 2, 3 cups. Who can see the 3 cups? Put your hand in the air if you can see the 3 cups. You can, good. Now, as well as the 3 cups, there's something else that I need. Where is it? It's here. There's something else that I need, which is this. This is a magic wand. And the only reason I need this magic wand is this wand is amazing for making little red balls appear. Watch, if I put the wand in the hand and tap the back of my hand, when I do, a little red ball appears right there. Which is important because you need a little red ball to do this trick. In fact, you need 3 little red balls, but luckily, every single time you tap the wand, you get another little red ball. I should point out that this is the magic red ball. This is the one that goes right through the cup to the table below. But don't worry about that. I need one final red ball, which would be right there. 3 cups, 3 red balls, a magic wand, and I'm ready. If you're ready, put your hand in the air so I know that you're ready. Watch very carefully because this goes very quickly. Watch and don't blink. You take ball number 1, tap the hand, tap the front and the back, and when you do, the first ball disappears completely. You then take this ball, this is ball number 2. You tap the front and the back of the hand, and when you do, this ball disappears completely. You then take the final ball, this one over here, you tap the front and the back of the hand, and when you do, this ball disappears completely. Where do the balls go? Well, where else than underneath the cups? There's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. Now, if you like that, put your hand in the air. That was pretty good, right? But I'm just getting started. You see, here's the problem with this trick. There is a problem with this trick. Let me explain. The problem is that when I hold the balls, maybe I'm using sleight of hand. Maybe I'm doing something dodgy with them, which I'm not. So to prove that to you, I'm going to isolate the balls underneath the cups. One under that cup, one under that cup, one under that cup. Now, you know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to try and do something magical with the balls without even touching them. Watch, I just tap, 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 and when I do, this ball disappears from here, this ball disappears from here, and all 3 of them go underneath that cup right there. But who wants to see me go further? Who wants to see me go further? Put your hand in the air if you do. Look, I'm going to try and make solid, go straight through solid. 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. First ball goes there, you cover it up, you tap, and when you do, the first ball goes right through the cups to the table below. I'll do it again. Second ball, same way. It goes right there. Now watch. All you do is you cover it up, you tap, and the second ball goes right through to the table below. That leaves us with 1 final ball. It goes there on the bottom cup. Watch. You tap, it goes right through the bottom cup to the table below. But there's a problem with this trick, and the problem is you've got too much to watch. I have 3 cups, I have 3 balls, you have 2 eyes. I'm going to get rid of 1 cup. I'm just going to use 2 cups and 2 balls and a magic wand. This ball I'll get rid of. So now who can see the 2 balls and the 2 cups? Put your hand in the air if you can. It's a lot easier to follow now. Watch. 1 goes here, 1 goes here. Don't worry about this cup. Just watch these 2. I'm going to do the same trick again. I tap, and when I do, this ball goes from here, and it goes over here. But there's still too many cups to watch. Let me get rid of another cup. We'll just use one ball, one cup, and I'll even get rid of the magic wand. Who can see the one ball and the one cup? Put your hand in the air if you can. Guys, watch carefully. This goes really quick. You take the ball, you squeeze. When you do, the ball disappears and it goes right there underneath the cup. Every time I take the squeeze and the ball disappears and goes underneath the cup. I can put the handball like that and have it go through the cup, or I can do this and have it go through the top of the cup, or I can drop it in the cup and have it come out through the bottom. But to be honest, it's much better when I do this. See, I told you it was quick, but I promised a big finish. Abigail, for you and all your friends, I'm going to go for a big finish. We're going to put the ball and the cup there. These two cups that we put away, I'm going to put them back. One there, one there. Abigail, that is cup number 1. That is cup number 2. That is cup number 3. I'm going to take this ball, Abigail, put it in my pocket, and I'm going to let you decide which cup it goes under. 1, 2, or 3. It's your choice. Hold up your fingers, Abigail. Which one do you want it to go under? 1, 2, or 3? Hold up your fingers, Abigail. Let me know. High up in the air. I can't see your fingers, Abigail. 3. You want 3. Okay, look, that's that cup right there. All I do is I tap. And when I do, the ball comes back. But Abigail, that's not good enough. We're going to do this again. Look. Abigail, I'm going to put it back in my pocket. We've still got 1 or 2. Which one do you want it to go under now? 1 or 2? Put your hand in the air. Let me know. 2. A tap like that and it goes under 2. But look, I'm going to do it 1 last time. That leaves the final cup. Watch that final cup. 1, 2, 3. And it goes right there underneath the cup. Give yourselves a big, massive round of applause. But no, wait, that's not good enough. That's a big finish for any other party. But that's not a big enough finish for Abigail's 8th birthday party. If I'm going to go one step further with Abigail's 8th birthday party, I have to go for the big finish, the biggest finish you've ever seen. Guys, don't blink. This is a big finish. And the reason this is a big finish, guys, is because, trust me, you cannot get bigger than a big blue ball. You cannot get bigger than a big yellow ball. You cannot get bigger than a big red ball unless you tap the middle cup one more time, which is when you get a real lemon. And that's the lemon. That's the 3 balls. That's the end of the trick, guys. If you like it, let me know. Give me a big clap. Let me know that you had a good time.